You can't do what I'm playing lip here. Obey my commands at all times, above all. Protect yourselves at all times. Escucha me. Cuídate. Listos. Ready? Let's go.
Canelo told checked out after this fight, but this is a fight where he's going to have to be mobile. Will his mobility?
Both sides. Brian Kenny, Sergio Mora, Chris Mannix here ringside.
But I think he's doing that because he knows that
in the super middleweight division. Are methodical, good jab work. It's Canelo though with a hard.
Two champions, two nations, one ring. This is the unification showdown the boxing world had been waiting for. Canelo Álvarez, the pride of Mexico, a precision machine, power in both hands, a warrior with the heart of a lion. Daniel the Miracle Man Jacobs representing the USA, a true survivor, technical, elusive, dangerous.
He wants to catch you with that upper
Pound, I should say.
To call the hook to the head. It's easier to get. What do you think of that tactic, Sergio?
he dropped me with a right hook with the south hander too, so if he can get away with it, that's a good
Body on Jacobs, and you see when Canelo is
there is holding on.
You know, I rarely see Sergio good hook to the head and a right hand from Canelo most often. I rarely see a guy.
Paul stands too long, but guys like Daniel, good point.
Jacobs with it. Once the golden child. You know, Canelo is the golden boy now. Champion, New York City Golden Glove there, going in with the hook, digging in.
But it's still effective, I'm telling you. Daniel Jacobs, even though you block those shots, power, you still feel it.
And yet from Canelo, which is extremely dangerous here tonight. Sorry. Same judges that judging the fight the second time around for Canelo. It's up. The scoring blows. Another interesting this as well for the middleweight title. And a fascinating, not for $10. Hopkins, of course, owns the long. Canelo.
What he's doing now, he's walking him down now. He's looking for with a left hook.
Yeah, and you're at least the other gems. Nothing landed. However, Canelo.
And it sets up right hands like that just be missed. You can also
him from winging hard shots. You're
a big jabber. Daniel Jacobs is this type of pressure at bay.
With the right hand, Tony Weeks with the warning.
A little bit behind the head. Canelo didn't come.
His eye level, then hits him on the hip again. A little less from Danny Jacobs later in the fight. Good, clean right hand.
Excuse me, right uppercut.
Calm and moving forward. He has his hands full.
That's exactly what Canelo's trying to do.
Jacobs trying to discourage Sergio from just touching.
Great head movement, and they worked on that in the ring with his feet. His head movement.
This is fantastic defense in this round from Canelo. Slip all these shots. The hardest thing to do.
Beautiful display of defense on Canelo's part there.
Wow.
Crown, he's going to be on the post show as well, so a lot of good stuff coming up afterwards.
Hispanics, though, how do you have it scored so far? I'm saying
we've got it 5 rounds to 1 in favor of Canelo Álvarez. I should say 3 of these rounds.
And that's the thing when you're not a natural left-hander.
I just don't know. He marches in, and you just cannot afford that. Jacob stays left-handed. Good level of energy. I mean, we're in the 7th round. Strength. Very close there. Standing right in front of each other. Jacobs looks to open up. Jacobs looking for a better angle. He's looking to counter. But it's Canelo who's stalking and looks to. Again, this is a champion in his prime. He's got 51 wins, all peaking right now. He looks terrific. By Álvarez. Answers with a hook.
hard that left.
What you did at the end of that round was fantastic.
It seems like he's doing.
Doesn't look strong enough as now we see Jacobs moves back.
He needs to throw combinations, stick behind the jab.
Just heard from Jacobs' corner there. We had him. You could hear it. Claudia Trejos was in.
Keep putting pressure, work on that shoulder. They want him to throw more punches to the
head movement is the most impressive thing. I mean, he's just so cool in there. Even when Jacob landed a big punch, he rolled with that shot. He looks amazing defensively and offensively.
And for Jacobs, can he slap it? The opportunity.
Round after round, Canelo stalks. His defense, masterclass, slipping punches like he sees them in slow motion. But Jacobs, he won't fold. The Miracle Man fires back. Body shots, flurries, and footwork. It's not just a fight. It's a chess match with fists.
Flurry from Denny, from Canelo. Now we mix it up. That hook landed by his head back again, but Jacobs he might open himself up as well.
Like I said, I'll mix it up with Canelo on the inside.
Straight right hand by Canelo. Losing rounds, at least we believe he's losing rounds. Has to stand there, he must do something different. But when he did, Canelo looked dangerous. Exchanges, right hand missed, but Jacobs goes on the...
Say this was Danny Jacobs' best round, getting Canelo against the ropes, going to the...
Daniel Jacobs did some really nice things. Did lean towards Jacobs, the activity.
Interesting in the corner for Danny Jacobs on...
Stock stance, wide turn southpaw.
Yeah, either way, both fighters fight high and punch total. But standing there right in front of Canelo Alvarez and boxing. He shot by Canelo while they... in this fight, not wasting any energy, dealing with these mega events 9 years ago when he was on a Floyd Mayweather undercard, Cotto. He was there, he said he knew immediately, whoa, I gotta focus. Lots of practice, and you can see how calm he is. Wow, big shot by Jacobs.
Canelo's the type of guy that's not gonna... That was a solid punch by Daniel.
That is the choice, and like for fans who say, well, you've got to score every second of every minute, don't necessarily give that round. Alvarez caught you with a good shot. Did you feel?
Incredible.
No. Outstanding. I thought Chris Mannix very...
Jacobs as well, 87-84.
I said earlier, drop me. It was a right hook.
Hard right hand. Canelo landed that. Just touching him with that hook, but trying to get some power on it now. Whacks him on the hip again. This time, Now they exchange. Look at Canelo's knockout reel. Moving Jacobs back. Hit him with a hook. Sergio, at what point, I gotta go?
I think we're seeing flashes of that change in Jacobs' bravado right now. A little bit in there, he's mixing it up. He's being the last hurrah here. We're letting it fly.
Right hands to the body and the head. Canelo fighting up. Half minute of this round, round 10. You know, you have to make a decision whether or get after it and try to...
Big shot on top of Canelo's head. Canelo.
We got 2 rounds to go.
We're going to Guadalajara. 12th and final round, middleweight championship of the world. Canelo Alvarez, Daniel...
103 in favor of Canelo Alvarez. Broke here because I think he could be on at least one judge's scorecard.
But he's here in the final round, no question. Whoa. Winging a big shot. Slip there in the middle of the ring.
Time.
Tony Week's going to try to drive that up. So slipping from the sheer force.
Because there's not going to be any regrets. Worst way towards Jacobs' way, but I have it. Canelo winning
punch combination to the body of Canelo Alvarez. Alvarez committed a 3-punch combination. Final round. Right hand and an uppercut by Jacobs. Fighting effectively. Answering. Jacobs running out of time. Final minute of this fight.
Cards like that, but that's how comfortable he is against
the uppercut where you hit it and you walk away.
A reward type punch.
This was more than a fight. It was a war. Canelo Alvarez versus Daniel Jacobs, the unification showdown. If you enjoyed this fight breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more epic boxing highlights, and turn on notifications so you never miss a punch.
Jacobs touches gloves, he brought what he could, but Canelo Alvarez waves to the crowd.
All 3 scores go to the winner by unanimous decision, Saúl Canelo